with the artist, man, once you meet an artist, y'all start being friends, man. You know, it ain't even really like the artist no more. They just like your partner. You know, you're gonna do whatever you can for your partner. If your partner say, hey man, these people wanna spend some money with me, bro, they finna go crazy. How can I not be your friend and not be receptive to what you're saying? Like when you tell, if your partner excited about doing something, I'm excited about it. So I never knocked no deal they ever brought to me. If you would say, Charlamagne, like, man, I want to sign with P, man. He really fucking with me. He wanna do this, this, and this. I'm gonna work it out. I ain't gonna be like, damn. Because I still feel like I can go do my shows and do my songs on my own and make my living. So whatever I do make, I kind of, to me, anything I make up an artist, I feel like it's extra. Right. I don't even look at it like it's the sole deal. I kind of like, I get more, which is weird. I just want to help them. I ain't gonna say I don't want to make no money, but to me, it's fun. This is what I want to do. It ain't nothing that I'm doing to get paid. If I get paid, cool, but I would do it for free, straight up. I would help all those same artists for free because if you think about it, it's so many other artists I didn't sign. I did the exact same thing for them that I did for these artists. Only difference was, you know, we didn't sign no deal.
Yeah, I mean, but that kind of helped with your legend, even outside of money, because all of them young dudes, they big you up so crazy.
They paid it. Listen, I wouldn't have the money because when I got out, I paid it forward. Everybody who I was showing love to when I got out, hey, Ray Scrimber, come jump on this song. Hey, Drake, I already got back on the road ready for you when you coming home. Mike Will, I already got beats for you. Zay, I already got beats for you. Like, everybody who, you know, I showed love to or established a relationship with, man, years later, man, they was there, you know, when I needed them, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even if you don't get no money, man, if you treat people right, man, it comes back. Every time, it's priceless.
Do you get anything off Migos and Thug now?
Yeah, I got some money out there. Yeah,
okay.
It was, but I'm saying I didn't get rich out for it. Yeah. You know, it was just like, it was fair. It was fair. It was fair.
You mentioned Kodak too. And like, do you reach out to them young guys that you still see in the street to help them leave that lifestyle behind? Like, what's your conversations like with Kodak? Because Kodak, his early trajectory seems a lot like yours.
Man, I not discovered Kodak, but I started listening to Kodak when I was in the Feds. And I think he had the No Flocking. I didn't even know who he was. I just some kind of way, you know, I always buy the new hip hop every time I have new releases on, you know, how we get our music in the Feds. So I had kind of like started being a fan of him, Dreezy, a couple of artists kind of in jail. So when I got out, he had wanted me to do a song with him. So I did a feature for him, you know. So there was already he paying homage to me as soon as I got out. He broke bread with me, spent money with me. So from that point on, man, you know, I already was a fan of him. So I kind of been rooting for Kodak before I even met him. Then as I get to know him, we do kind of got like the same kind of upbringing and stuff like that. So I wouldn't say that he reached out to me, but when I can drop some wisdom in there, I kind of like, I'm dropping it in there. I'm just like building a relationship. I don't want to preach it to him. It's like you just be friends. If me and you start being friends, eventually we're gonna start talking about stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of me just saying, hey man, I'm befriending you because I feel like I can tell you what you need to know. Ain't nobody gonna listen to you like that. But if you really care about me and we start being friends, it's like as we talking, you start bringing stuff to me, you know, I'm gonna tell you what I think is the best thing because you're my friend. That's all it is.
What about Rollo?
Rollo's in the Feds too.
Yeah.
Me and Rollo have been talking. We talked since he been out. He reached out to me and told him to hold his head. We praying for him, hoping that he get out. But we had parted ways on the music side. So he started doing music. He wanted to do his own music. And he actually gave me the money back for the deal he got before he got.
Wow.
That was crazy. Like he was like, shit, he do it on his own, which I had to respect that. So we had already parted ways business-wise, but it's still my dog.
Where does Gucci get that eye and that air from, though? Like, I mean, he's some stars you saw early on. And I mean, if we're talking about guys like the Migos, Young Thug, no disrespect to none of the white executives, but they couldn't see that and see what that could be.
You got to be on the ground.
Yeah.
You got to be on the ground. You got to be in the trenches. You can't get the money. That's why I keep saying I'm the GOAT. And that's why even with the list and shit, I keep standing on the GOAT. To me, all the artists in Atlanta, they had success and they kind of like was bougie. They'll go to the most bougie club and they'll just ball. Me, I would go to the club where everybody in the hood would be at, where I can be. I kept making myself accessible, and I always would open the door for all the artists. Man, listen, you can't even pay now you can, but back in the day, you couldn't pay the hottest artists in Atlanta to do a feature. You can pay them the money. They don't need the money, they don't want to do the song with you. Cause they bougie, they turned up, they this and that. Me, I never turned down a feature, never. I go to the club in Columbia, South Carolina, I go to the club in Birmingham, I go anywhere. Every time I would do a show for 10 bands, 20 bands, I'd do a feature with a dude I met. I have my road manager, contacting the promoter before I get there. Hey man, any local dudes around there get some money before I get down there, let them know I'm coming. So I'm always meeting people. I met Dolph doing a feature. He actually buying a feature from me. damn, this dude here in the streets, he a hustler and he sound good, he's rapping good. Boom, now we friends. It wasn't like we signed each other, but it went from him doing business with me. Those guys was, everybody else scared to even get in the room with Thug and the Migos and Scooter. They scared. That was my whole thing. I wanted to be like, damn, I got all the young boys. Even if they wild, I'm still opening the door for them. Y'all can always come here. They would have went to any other else studio. It wouldn't took them but one day, and people would have seen how Thug was kicking it back then, because Thug was in the street. He was rugged.
They say he had guns on him every day.
Man, people went opening that door to that studio for them, and that's why I always be like, man, I'm the GOAT. Remember when I opened them doors for y'all, when y'all know y'all was knuckleheads, we was all on some knucklehead shit. Man, I treated y'all like y'all was, you know what I'm saying, Michael Jackson. You know, the biggest it was, or whoever it is you could think about, because that's how I felt about myself. So it's like, open the door, man, that's such and such. That's how I be talking about them, like, you know who that is? But them the Migos. This Thug. Soon as I met the Migos, I gave them the jury off my neck, because the people in the studio, the Young Thugs, the Pee Wee, Scooter, it was a whole bunch of people in the studio. Boom. I'm not saying that. But the thing was, damn, you bringing in more people. So when I bring in some more artists, it's like, they weren't always like receptive at first. The first day they seen the Migos. They kind of was to the Migos, but when the Migos like leave out of the room, they kind of like, man, damn, what you got them boys from? They ain't They got all kind of shit to say. I get so mad, I don't even say nothing. I take 2 chains off my neck, get one to take out, one to Quavo, because they talking about their jury, they got so much negative to say. Like, you know, there was, you know, to me, all us in here, we all together, we got one pot. You know, and that was my way of letting them know, hey man, ain't nobody in here better than you. The same favor I showed them, I'm gonna show you. And I was showing them that too, and I didn't show them favoritism either. It's just like, man, we all the same. But nobody viewed it like that but me. Everybody thinking they bougie, even if I just signed you and you were just fucked up, you turn up your nose at somebody else I just brought in the door. But I'm the only one with the money. And I'm like, damn, why everybody turn their nose up? But I'm going in my pocket first time I meet Thug. Here go 25, 30, 40, whatever money I got. You know, this will get y'all straight from now. But yet the door is open for y'all. We together. When I go somewhere, y'all go. It ain't no, we're a team. Y'all part of the staff now. We just all moving as one. Man, do I think they would do that? Nah, ain't nobody doing that.
Takeoff didn't like that jewelry story.
That's another thing. Like I keep saying, like you said, do you mess up misunderstanding? Sometimes I'm thinking that I might post something on my page, like you were showing me with the stuff with me and my wife. It's from another page, it's a meme. I posted that. I'm trying to let you know I didn't write that. But I still, you know, I didn't know. I'm thinking, to me, it's entertaining, it's funny. I put it out there, boom. So the thing to me, I'm proud of the fact that Takeoff and Quavo, I met them when they first started. That's part of my history and it's part of their history. I don't look down on it. It's like, damn, man, we came up from nothing. Cat gave me a Jacob. You know, when I first signed him, he gave me the Jacob. The first Jacob that I had, man, I said it in my first album, my dude Cat just bought me a Jacob. Man, because it was like, damn, to me, that was favor. It ain't about nothing. When somebody shows you favor, that's more important than money.
Right.
So I was just so glad that, like, damn, a dude showing me favor, instead of me doing music by myself, I got somebody helping me now. Now my team is building. So
that's when you was a big cat.
Yeah, so I was trying to, when I posted that was my way of saying, man, I believed in y'all from the beginning. And I had y'all back when everybody else was hating. But on the internet, it seemed like, damn, you trying to play me.
Yeah.
So, and I can understand that too. So that's why I say it was a misunderstanding. But because I know Takeoff and we do talk, I say, hey, Takeoff, man, my bad. I didn't mean that. You know, I got nothing but love for you and y'all my brothers. I'm sorry. You know, so I told them that, but hey, they still ain't talked to me since.
You ain't talked to them since? Stop playing, man.
They cut me off behind that.
No, they didn't. You playing.
Man, Takeoff cut me off behind that shit, man.
No.
Yes, sir.
Just Takeoff or Quavo and Offset too?
You know, Takeoff cut me off, Quavo cut me off a little bit too.
But you apologized. I guess they wanted you to apologize publicly. What you just cut?
Nah. It ain't like that. No, to be honest, like them my boys, it's gonna. It always work itself out. Quavo and Takeoff still on my new album. Them my guys, they couldn't have did it unless they approved it and told me I can do it.
Yeah.
But it was just like a rough patch. They didn't appreciate that, you know. It rubbed them the wrong way. We human. That's why I told them I was sorry and I didn't mean nothing about it, because I didn't.
How often does Gucci apologize?
Often.
Word.
Often. You wrong, you wrong. I didn't apologize to Angela Yee because I didn't, you know, I'm not, and I hated that she said that I was gonna apologize to her, but I don't know where she got that from because I didn't do nothing to her.